Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Monday. Happy Veterans Day to all you veterans out there. Thank you so much for your service. We really appreciate you. So let's just dive right in. It's been a busy day, been a little hectic. We did get some car things done though, so I'm going to go over that with you and show you. So as you can see, the 1940 Ford Tudor Sedan has got new shoes. We got new wheels and tires on her. Here at the right after this clip will be us installing the wheels and tires on this. I just thought I'd film it and bring it to you guys. And then there's also, I got some footage of us driving it around the neighborhood, rolling shots and things of that nature, just so you could see them moving and whatnot. So they fit perfect. I mean, the fitment is spot on. It did raise the front end right here. This is where we were worried about. Right here, this was 4.5 inches to the ground. Right now it's 5 inches, so we went up a ½ inch by going up one tire size here as far as height. So that worked out really well. Everything, I mean, it's great. It doesn't rub. It doesn't. I mean, it's perfect. So we're really happy with how this looks. What else did we do? So, well, long story short, Ron went around today trying to find a tire store. That took a minute. That would put these on. The price of getting tires put on has gone up dramatically. One place wanted $200 cash to mount 4 tires and balance them. I could buy another rim, you know. But we ended up getting it done for, I think it was like 26 bucks a wheel. So that's pretty good. That was at the Mavis Tire Center. Mariner, I believe, in Spring Hill, and they did a really good job, so super happy with that. So thank you guys for watching this. And yeah, me and Ron were actually just talking about getting the wipers working on this, and getting our wiper arms put on and getting wiper blades, and then figuring out, because we'll know where the center section is, the center bar on the new windshield, but to go ahead and, if anything crazy happens, let it happen to the windshield we're taking out, right? So get those on and make sure everything works and is what it needs to be. So we're looking at doing that here in the next couple weeks. But yeah, we're just super happy with the way this turned out. We've been waiting on this for 5 years to see this with a really nice set of wheels on it, and I know they're played out, and I know, but I'll tell you what, the Torque Thrust 2s, the American Racing Torque Thrust 2s, they're just right. I mean, they just are awesome. It's hard to find a better looking wheel just for a normal car. I mean, like if you're doing a show car and you're doing a, you know, a very specific build kind of thing, yeah, there are wheels out there that are just to die for. But to find something that's affordable, that everybody can pretty much afford, you know, these are, I just love them. And I really like the 17s in the back. I think that filled out the back of this really well. Bring you out here, show you what I mean. I lost daylight, guys, I'm sorry. But they, get you down here. It filled that out beautifully. So really happy with the rear. The fronts are great too. And it's got a nice little rake to it still. And, you know, couldn't be happier. Ron's really happy with it all, and by God, that's all that matters, because our goal in life is to please Ron. That's what he tells me all the time. So Ron is pleased, so we're happy. What else did we do? Let me do something here, guys. Get a little light on the situation here. See this. come here, guys. Let's go look at Don's 57. And we do have some news we want to talk about with this, just so that everybody's not shocked by what's about to happen. So what we've done here today is we're in the process of installing the splash pan. Let's see what I'm doing here. The splash pan here, the brackets here, I believe these go for the light bar, I think. There's one on each side. And then we mounted this piece here. There's adjustments that have to be made still. This kind of does something like that, give or take. And that's where the hood latch goes. But we got to make it all fit, which is what we're in the process of doing. Actually, this side needs to come up just a hair. The passenger side, as far as the fender in the doghouse, just needs just a tick. And we need to go back on the hood a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit, just to get our gaps right. And then we should be pretty good here. So right now, and mind you, there's no hood latch or anything, but this is what you got starting to come together. Pretty fun learning how to do a 57. A little better image here. So let's talk Don's 57. There's been a change order to the deal here. Let me be the first one to explain this and apologize to you, because this was not what we originally intended on doing with the car. So Don came over today, and I guess he's wanting to sell this, is kind of the idea. So he doesn't want to paint it. He wants to, as we talked about, we were going to do turquoise with a white roof. So this color, tropical turquoise, which we painted the dash, was going to be all of this down here. And then from here up was going to be, what is it, India ivory or something like that? It's white, basically, creamy white. The factory colors for 57. So what Don wants to do now is to basically paint this matte black, okay? And use whatever parts that he's collected over the past couple years to just put it together, right? I think he's mentioned taking it to the drag strip and running it down the track a couple of times, and then doing some burnouts and selling it is kind of where he's at with it. So, and he also has another 1950. So this exact same car, he's got two. So this one and another one. The other one is a brand new body. It's a real deal steel body with a custom, like a $16,000 frame or something like that for it, with a 9-inch Ford with 4-link and coilovers and an independent front suspension and all the things. That's the one he wants to spend his money on. And so, it's not my car. So that's what we're doing. But you will see some things happen here that honestly you're never going to see again on this channel, because it's just not really what we do. We build as close to show car as possible, right? That's kind of what we do. That's kind of our thing. We don't put rusty trim and dented trim and that kind of stuff on a car unless we absolutely had to, right? So you won't see that happen. Don't expect that on the Apache or the 40 Ford or the Chevelle or any of that. They will be done as close to concourse as we can get them to be able to put into an indoor car show and compete. That's kind of what we do, right? So this car though is not our car. And we love Don to death, but this is his choice, and this is what he wants to do. So he does have a bunch of new parts for it, believe it or not. So I'll kind of go over that, what you will see, and I will film all of this. But some of it you'll look at the camera and probably cringe and go, "Why are you doing that?" And the reason is because he's going to sell. And somebody else is going to finish it, and that's just the way it is. So please don't hate us for that. If this was ours, it would be But this is what we're going to do. So he does have, so that we're on the same page, brand new headlight housings, the chrome housings. He's got the brand new light bar, okay? He's got a brand new grill, brand new bumpers, brand new, whatever you call these things, machine gun deals here on the hood. I honest to God, I don't know if he has an emblem for the front yet, but we'll probably get that. And he has the trim that's going to go down the side of the car. Well, I don't know what it's going to end up being. Okay, it's probably something off of a car that, you know, it's not going to be new, and it could be scratched up and dented. I don't know, right? But we're not going to polish it all out and do all of those kind of things and try to repair it. That's not something that we do. That would be something that we would send out, right? And to get trim polished, we were just at the Sumter Swap meeting. There was a company there that polishes trim and fixes stainless trim and all that. And they're asking about $25 to $30 a foot, with about a month turnaround on, you know, to do the trim of a car like this. Because there's a ton of trim on a car like this, right? So we do have new door handles, and we do have a new lock set for it to go all the way around. We do have a new dome light. We have the new radio. We have a new clock. I believe we have the new cardboard for the glove box and some of the bits for the glove box. We will be putting the new speakers in it, and or at least the one in the dash. I don't know about anywhere else, but with the new radio that he's got, which is from it's either Custom Auto Sound or Classic Auto Sound or something to that effect. But they're pretty big into this, and it's a factory AM/FM with Bluetooth. So that'll be going into this with a hidden antenna. And all the things, and then a Bluetooth cable, or I think, that you hook up. So that will go in. I will video all of that. I know a lot of you guys were really looking forward to seeing this thing getting painted. So was I. But we're still going to do some body work. We're going to paint it matte black. You still will see paint going on it. It won't look any different than this probably, but you know, it'll be matte black. And not primer, but a matte black paint. So, so that will happen. But and you'll still get to see us align things, and I would imagine we'll have the glass guy over here putting the windshield in it and the back window and all of that. And I think Don's buddy maybe, or somebody's going to put side glass in it, and so on. So, and we still have to make the trunk better than what it is. It doesn't line up right at the moment. So still got content for you, you know, but it's not the content that we were planning to have for this car. So that's why, you know, there probably won't be a t-shirt and hat and that kind of thing, a special edition deal for this car, because it's not getting finished. You know, but we will do that. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, we just got the ability, we just met the first deal for YouTube to get monetized. So now we can do, basically open up an online shop and sell t-shirts and hats and all of that. And my wife's been working on a website for us that kind of tells our story. We'll have each build will have its own section with links to the playlist, even this one. But what we're really hoping to do is like the Volkswagen thing. If you guys know the Browns Rod and Custom logo, which you can't see it on my shirt. Hold on. I'll show you here. So, you got the Browns Rod and Custom with the flamed car here, right? The idea is to remove the flamed Model A in the wings and to put the Volkswagen thing with like some palm trees or something to that effect. And then on the back would be a really cool image of the thing from like a side shot of the thing with palm trees and a slogan or something to that effect. We think you guys might like that. So we're working on that. We're going to be doing, from what I understand, hats, t-shirts. I think she's got some mugs and like some Yeti style cups kind of thing that she's working on too, and she's putting it all together. I'll bring it all to you and show you once we get there. But we now have the ability to link our YouTube with that. So with that website and the shop and all the things. So that's exciting. So, you know, you guys, I had a lot of people at Bug Jam asking me about t-shirts and hats. So they're coming. That is definitely one of those things that is in the works. It is coming. So bear with us on that. But you probably won't get that for this. You know, we're going to do finished cars with that. So, but we shall see if it turns out, you know, maybe we'll see. But that's about all I got for you tonight, guys. Tomorrow we will be back out here hot and heavy on the 57. We're going to finish getting all this lined up and aligned, and hopefully we'll start putting the bumpers and grill and light bar and stuff on it, just to make sure everything fits and we have the right bolts, and kind of start putting things where it goes, and get this to where we can take this back off. And I do believe we're painting the firewall matte black. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna, because it is matte black basically, but we're gonna do that. So should be interesting. I don't know how different it's gonna look but than what it is at the moment, but we shall see. We're still gonna do a hell of a job, the best job we can, and try to do what we can for the car and for Don, and go from there. So stay tuned, guys. Happy Veterans Day. Really appreciate all the support and the love and comments you guys give us. It really helps us, you know, meeting a lot of you guys at these shows and whatnot, between the Street Rod Nationals and then Bug Jam has been, it's been really cool. Really appreciate all the support. We met a whole lot of people, subscribers and whatnot, and just really happy to have you guys aboard with us. And we're going to keep on keeping on here and bring you the best content we possibly can with things that we can control, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. I hope you have a great night, and again, happy Veterans Days. Happy Veterans Day, guys. We really appreciate your service and everything you've done for us and sacrifice. We appreciate you. Have a good night, guys.